Good morning. 453 Foxtrot.
Fantastic. Beautiful. Oh my God.
I feel like Nicolas Cage.
Trust me, it's going to be great. Back in the old days, machines weren't just built to last. They were truly built for class. Handcrafted works of art that were cherished by a truly gifted community of brilliant artisans, engineers, and real characters. These are my people. I'm Steve Natale. I spent the past few decades uncovering their stories, and that is both my profession and my obsession. Because sometimes in life it's not enough to just get around. Sometimes you need to get away. Lake Tahoe, North America's largest mountain lake. Lake Tahoe is massive, with over 191 square miles of pristine alpine water. For over a century, Lake Tahoe has been a year-round destination and playground for both the affluent as well as the average family. But as much as the noble trees or even the crystal clear water are natural attraction for most, an appreciation and love for vintage wooden boats has become a natural part of the Lake Tahoe landscape. These mahogany masterpieces have been enjoyed since the beginning of the 20th century, and even today there is still a thriving and enthusiastic wooden boat culture. And if one wants to learn all about wooden boats, their first stop has to be Sierra Boat Company, located on the North Shore. Every time I come up here, I pay a visit to Herb Hall. He's the president of Sierra Boat and a lifelong vintage boat enthusiast. Herb's a good friend of mine, and this time I thought I'd surprise him with a little something different.
So, Steve, what's on the platter?
Oh, a little variety of cheeses. Dropping in on an old friend without a simple gift, it's like going to a wedding in shorts. You just don't do it. Just your basic necessities of life.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Oh, that is good.
I could talk to Herb all day about these boats. These really represent the legendary heritage of classic American boating. These boats made history here, with names like Thunderbird, Dispatch, and Miss Tahoe. These boats were cherished and traded through generations, and their timeless appeal continues to grow. What are the chances of taking one of those boats out, Herb?
I can arrange that. I just need to make a phone call to a customer.
Yeah, something small, just a runabout or something.
Oh, no. We gotta go. We gotta go for something big and impressive.
Hey, Herb, thanks so much for taking the time.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Behold, the 28-foot triple cockpit Scripps V12 powered 1941 Garwood. This stylish machine was the top-of-the-line model for 1941. It is one of only a handful produced and believed to be the very last one built before World War II. Recently, a boat like this one sold for over $750,000. Wow. You can really feel the quality of this boat. With its plush leather seats, it feels like a 48 Buick Roadmaster on the water. Smooth, solid, comfortable. Just listen to that melodious sound of that massive Scripps V12 engine. It's just incredible. Okay, folks, this is about to get good. nothing like this. The ride is so smooth. You feel like you're sliding through the water on a soft leather couch.
Fantastic. Oh, yeah.
It's called a good morning.
Yeah. Beautiful. What's the horsepower rating on this?
315 horsepower.
315 horsepower. That's monstrous.
Yeah.
Well,
it's not a lot of horse. It's more about the size of the motor. Because the motor is over 800 cubic inches, so it's all about torque.
Yeah. What's a boat like this weigh? It's gonna be a heavy boat.
Probably about 4,500 pounds. Yeah. Well-built boat. Really substantially built. A lot of framing in it. Of all the boats we work on, there's probably more wood in a garwood than anything we see. It was rated at sea level. It was rated at 50 miles an hour.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty.
That's massive.
Pretty darn fast for its day.
And so, how many of these boats did they actually make?
Well, this particular 1941, purportedly they built 2 of these. This is the only one known to exist, and probably the only one that had the Scripps 12-cylinder. There were only 8 of the 28-footers that ever got the Scripps 12, and so this is the rarest of the rare because it's virtually one of one.
Wow, nice. Yes, it's special. I mean, this is just the detail everywhere is amazing.
Yeah, just
everything's styled.
Every little piece.
Every knob, every little handle.
One thing about our approach is we're preservationists. So we like to preserve the original wood that these boats were built with because you can't duplicate that wood anymore. Sure. And so we went to great pains to stabilize all this wood, and so it would last. Put it all back down and revarnished it and got the stain right and all that.
Yeah, and when you sit around and look around, you feel like you're sitting inside a piece of art.
Absolutely, and that's the owner sees it that way. He understands this is floating art.
It's so great to hear that they're using the boat. They're enjoying the boat as was originally intended.
Yeah.
So many, like cars or whatever, they get restored, they take a trophy, and then they just put it away, and then it disappears, and nobody can see it. Which also is good for the whole hobby because people get excited, they learn.
I've been involved a little bit in the car hobby too, and I know what you're talking about, trailer queens. And you don't see much of that in the boat world. I think people really like to get out and use these things as much as possible.
Folks, if you ever get a chance, an opportunity to ride in a classic wooden boat, do it. It's amazing, it's a thrill. You can't describe the feeling. The heaviness, the luxury of it, the glitter, the chrome, the mahogany. It's really, really something special, especially here in Lake Tahoe. I can't thank Herb Hall enough for this experience. This is exactly what I came here for. An experience through boating history in one of the most picture-perfect lakes in the world. Thanks, Herb. This evening, I decided to sit down with a few of my wooden boat buddies for some tasty appetizers and a few libations. Or something like that. Okay, how about drinks, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Well, hi, Jim.
Hey.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Tom.
Drinking
How you
without
doing?
me? Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
We were just priming the pump, waiting for you to come.
Tom Turner owns and runs Garwoods, as well as several other restaurants around the lake, including the Riva Grill, located on the South Shore.
I wanted to ask you, how long has Garwood, the restaurant, how long has it been here?
So we opened in 1988.
Wow.
Right. So we're 32 years.
Wow.
Yep.
32 years.
Yeah.
And it's been great.
Yeah,
you know.
well, it's really an
We've grown.
institution.
It really
You
is.
know,
It's
I mean,
absolutely.
And you're a wooden boat owner.
I am. I owned a Garwood for about 20 years. I bought in 1995 and sold it, and then thought I was done with wood boats, and And,
Yeah.
you have a Riva, yeah. And so we go
And I
from
see
there.
the homage to Dispatch.
Right.
your
Which
boat.
your Garwood.
And that was a Garwood.
That was a 33-foot Garwood, 1931. So
And then we came in that boat, triple play.
right.
That's
Torrance.
just more part of Tahoe wooden boat culture right
Sure.
there.
Yeah, it's wood boating. I think wood boating has been more difficult to get younger people involved now.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
whether they're into ski boats and wakeboard
Yeah.
boats and that kind of thing. But they always seem
Yeah.
to come around and go, gee, I wish Dad had kept that boat forever, or done this or done that.
Well,
So
boating is a family. It's a family sport.
It's a family sport.
You know, it's great. I mean, you can be by yourself, or you can be with the whole family, get a bunch of friends.
Did they mention they have great food here at Garwood's? Well, they do.
That's right. Exactly.
Cheers,
Cheers.
sir.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
Great having you.
Thank you so much.
What a day. But I can't stop thinking about gliding carefree on the lake in those wooden boats. It's like I'm dreaming. Well, as my dad always said, you can always afford to go first class. You just can't stay as long.
It's called a good morning.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
I feel like Nicolas Cage.
Trust me, it's going to be great.